Have you ever met someone who smiled at you, but something felt off? What if people reveal what they're really thinking without saying a single word? Today, you'll learn how psychologists decode human behavior, and once you see these signs, you'll start noticing them everywhere. Most people listen to words. Psychologists watch behavior. Because what people do often reveals more than what they say. Think about it. Someone says they're confident, but they avoid eye contact. Someone says they're fine, but their shoulders are tense. The truth is, human behavior leaves clues, and learning to spot them can completely change how you understand people. Let's look at 4 powerful signs psychologists pay attention to. Sign number 1, watch for mismatches. The first thing psychologists notice is inconsistency, when words and actions don't match. Imagine a friend who says they're excited about a new job. But every time they talk about it, their face looks stressed. Their voice becomes quieter. Their body seems tense. That mismatch matters. Research in psychology suggests that nonverbal communication plays a major role in how people express emotions. In other words, people often reveal feelings they don't verbally admit. So instead of focusing only on what people say, pay attention to whether their behavior tells the same story. Sign number 2, look for patterns, not moments. One action means very little. Patterns mean everything. Maybe someone ignores your message once. That doesn't tell you much. But if they consistently respond late, avoid making plans, and seem distracted whenever you're together, that's a pattern. Psychologists rarely judge behavior from a single event. They look at repeated actions over time, because habits reveal priorities, and patterns reveal personality. The next time you're trying to understand someone, ask yourself, is this a one-time thing, or is it a pattern? That question alone can save you from many misunderstandings. Sign number 3, notice reactions under pressure. Anyone can seem calm when life is easy. Pressure reveals character. Think about 2 people stuck in traffic. One becomes angry immediately. The other stays patient. Same situation. Different response. Psychologists often pay close attention to how people react during stress because emotional regulation tells us a lot about personality and coping skills. According to research published through the National Institutes of Health, people with stronger emotional regulation tend to experience better relationships and psychological well-being. When pressure appears, the mask often disappears. And you get a clearer view of who someone really is. Sign number 4, pay attention to what people focus on. People reveal themselves through attention. Some people constantly notice opportunities. Others only notice problems. Some focus on helping others. Others focus mainly on themselves. What someone repeatedly talks about, complains about, or gets excited about, can reveal their values. Psychology today often highlights how attention shapes perception. What we focus on influences how we experience the world. So if you want to understand someone better, listen carefully to what captures their attention. Because attention leaves fingerprints. Here's something fascinating. Research suggests that first impressions can form within seconds. But psychologists also warn that first impressions are often incomplete. That's why observing patterns over time is much more accurate than judging a single moment. The goal isn't to become judgmental. It's to become observant. Because understanding people starts with paying attention. The more carefully you observe behavior, the less you'll be confused by words alone. And maybe the real secret to understanding others is learning to see what has always been there, hidden in plain sight. Because human behavior is constantly speaking, the question is, are you listening?